Hey guys, it's Andy, personal trainer at the Writing Gym. I wanted to take just a minute to have a chat with you guys about something that Annalisa and I have been talking about lately, and something that we've been talking about with a lot of the writers in our program, as well as people who are looking to come into the programs. And that is editors and editing versus the revision work that we do in the Writing Gym Mastermind. Obviously, editing and revision is hugely important to your work. Without editing and revising, you're never going to publish quality material. But on that note, there is a huge difference between what an editor does versus what the revision and editing process is in the publishing mastermind. So obviously you all know what an editor does. Surprise, they edit. But what an outside editor does for your book is to read it and make any grammatical changes, or, this part doesn't work, or the plot is murky here. And they tell you those things. And then you go home and you fix them. And that's great. For most people, that works, or at least to an extent it works. But the difference is, in the publishing mastermind, what Annalisa does. It's not just about, here is your book. I'm going to read it. I'm going to make a couple edits. I'm going to edit for grammar. I'm going to edit for plot, or change this or work this around. It is a full overhaul of every part of your novel, knowing you holistically as a writer. So not just this plot point doesn't work, but this plot point doesn't work. This is exactly why. This is how we're going to fix it. And that is the biggest difference, hi Andrew, between getting an outside editor and doing a program like the Publishing Mastermind, is that while an editor may edit your work and it may be helpful in that moment, it's not the same as learning those important revision things yourself, learning, not only why these certain plot points don't work, learning why this character needs more development, learning why the pacing is a little bit off, but having someone teach you those things so that not only is this novel fantastic quality, but moving forward, your novels will be better, and they will be of better quality, and it won't just be, move this comma here, this should be a semicolon, this is a run-on sentence, work on this plot point. It will be exact, full edits from someone who understands you as a writer and has been working with you for a really long time. And, obviously I believe in this program, and I obviously believe in Annalisa, or I wouldn't be here. I've seen the writers that she's worked with. I've seen the quality work that comes from the program, or I wouldn't be here in a Facebook Live telling you how amazing she is and how it gives me hope to see her do what she does. If you guys have questions about editing versus the mastermind, about what an editor can do for you versus what Annalisa can do for you, I would be happy to field those questions. Annalisa would be happy to field those questions. And on that note of something that comes up a lot in every single writing program, and something that we see come up every single time that we have a writer come to us or speak to us, whether it's at the Writer's Digest conference, or whether it's, in the Facebook Write to Publish group, whether it's, somebody messaging myself or Annalisa about what we do and what happens in the groups, is the issue of cost versus the quality of what you're getting. A really good editor is expensive. And, we have this joke all the time about, oh yeah, I got my cousin's brother's second friend who got an English degree in 1985 from a college, I don't remember what its name was. Like, we make that joke a lot, and I know that I've made that joke with many of you in the training sessions. But getting quality people to work with you on your work is incredibly important. And that comes at a price. And what comes so differently with the Publishing Mastermind is it's not just an edit of your work. It's you learning even more through a program so that you have tools to better edit and revise your own work, as well as editing your work, and giving you the tools and the knowledge that you need to really move forward and be the best writer and the best revisionist that you can be. I also wanted to mention in this lovely Facebook Live that I will be doing another personal training session with you guys the 3rd week of September. I'm picking out the date probably tomorrow, and that is going to be all about where you see yourselves as writers and seeing what happens with that. So I'm very excited for that. Look out for that. And really, guys, if you have questions about editing versus the mastermind, or if you have questions about what kind of editor you should use, or who is a good editor, you know, ask. We're here to have those conversations, because the thing is, you know, if you're going to pick somebody, they need to be as devoted to your work as you are. And that's a hard thing to find. And I'm really excited that Annalisa is so good at what she does, and that she is as devoted to each and every paragraph of your work as you are. And I'm excited to see all the exciting places that you will all go. If you have questions, shoot them in the comments, send me a message. Let's talk about this, guys. Have a fantastic night.